seen the video of Sergeant Terry. So let's watch this one. Bear in mind he's actually talking to Based Amy, which some of you will know. If you don't, look on YouTube, Based Amy, Red Hat Boy, and then a special guest appearance. I won't spoil the surprise.
Hey, Sergeant? Are you Sergeant?
I'm a sergeant.
Oh, senior. Sergeant. Sergeant Terry. Now, is that your surname?
It is.
And how are things going today, Sergeant?
Moist.
Are you expecting any trouble today?
I certainly
Sergeant?
hope not.
Any trouble from the people who are trying to just stand up for our
I think it's too wet for the
freedom?
trouble, isn't it?
Can I ask for your opinion on what happened last week when there was peaceful protests and the territorial support
That's
group
right.
came and was very, very, very aggressive, very aggressive to innocent people. And I've seen
Yeah,
videos,
he's
you
just
see
put
this
his
here?
camera on.
Smacking them on the heads.
You can see that.
Right, so it's our favourite, Tapman. But now he's got a speaking part, so we can really analyse him, can't we? So the fact is he's connected to Based Amy, otherwise why would he be stood there with her? They purposely went over to speak to the police. So yeah, let's look at his debut on the big silver screen.
Hey, Sergeant? Are you Sergeant?
I'm a sergeant.
Oh, senior. Sergeant. Sergeant Terry. Now, is that your surname?
Now, that confirmed something for me. You'll know that by now. But anyway, he just says moist, right? A policeman saying moist.
It is.
And how are things going today, Sergeant?
Moist.
Are you expecting any trouble today?
So his first thing is to joke, right? So it's supposed to be a police brutality protest, and his first option is to make a joke.
Certainly hope not.
Any trouble from the people who are trying to just stand up for our
I think it's too wet
You messed up there a bit, Based Amy.
for the
freedom?
trouble, isn't it?
Can I ask for your opinion on what happened last week when
Oh,
there
can
was
I?
peaceful protests and the
And?
territorial support group came and was very, very, very aggressive, very aggressive to innocent people. And I've seen
Yeah,
videos,
he's
you
just
see
put
this
his
here?
camera on.
Smacking them on the
You
heads.
can see that.
Yeah.
Last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, and also,
He's seen videos.
you know, we was peacefully protesting like we did the week before.
Yeah.
And you guys got
But I've got picture of you like snarling at the police.
a word from high above to come down and stop it for the second time unlawfully, as that was a political protest. Like today is a political protest, which is exempt from the rule of six. So
Thank you,
last
Amy.
week was totally unjust. And when I tried to speak to an officer after I got my head smacked, you couldn't even.
See, he forgot to say that at the start, didn't he? He said he's seen video of people get attacked, but he forgot that he's been attacked. Otherwise, you would say that right at the start, not now.
From the rule of six. So last week was totally unjust. And when I tried to speak to an officer after I got my head smacked, you couldn't even talk to him. It was trying to justify what, not you guys, because you're not part of the
Not
territorial,
you guys.
territorial
Not you guys.
support group.
Well, they're all the same, really.
What they was doing.
They were just in different jackets. They changed jackets.
Disgusting.
Then you've got to
And
realise
it's
they're all the same.
Go out
They
and
just have
protest
a...
for Black Lives Matter.
like
when
theatre.
actually all lives matter, but because it's the government want that. We can go out, we can protest for that, but you can't protest. I can't protest for your freedoms like I am today, protesting for your freedoms, my freedoms, everyone's freedoms. You can't do that, but you can go out and you can protest for Black Lives Matter.
Graffiti, statues, try to burn
Yeah, you can do all of
flags,
that. Do all what the government lets you do.
throw
but
bottles
Yeah.
The
at the
government
police.
don't want the
They get on
public
their
to know
knees,
the
don't
truth
they?
Oh,
about
did you
this
get on your
hoax.
knees? Did you get on your knees when they asked?
Yeah, I see videos where they get you officers to go on your knees. Are you kidding me? Go on your knees, but yet when we hold a peaceful protest.
He's got a lot of balls to be able to do this. I've said a lot less to a policeman. I said something in the first few seconds that he deemed too much and said, I'm warning you now, but this guy's allowed to have a total Oscar-winning award speech.
Not you guys, it was the territorial support
Not you
group.
guys,
Come
again,
round
he
and
says
start
it.
bashing
Not
you
you.
officers to go on your knees. Are you kidding me? go on your knees. But yet, when we hold a peaceful protest, not you guys, it was the territorial support groups, come round and start bashing people on the head.
Black Lives Matter was allowed to riot for weeks.
Go on your knees. But yet, when we hold a peaceful protest...
Do you know what I'm starting to think? All his tattoos are fake. He's actually quite a wimpy lad, and they put these tattoos on him and they make him look like some football thug, but he's actually works in a library or something. And his name's Julian.
And stop it for the second time unlawfully, as that was a political protest, like today is a political protest, which is exempt from the rule of six. So
what do you think, everyone?
Things going today, Sergeant.
Moist.
Are you expecting
Moist.
trouble
I
today?
certainly hope not.
What an idiot. What policeman
Any
says
trouble from
moist
the
as a first
people
thing?
who are trying to just stand up for our...
I think it's too
Can I ask you a question about the protest?
can I ask for your opinion on what happened last week when there was peaceful protests and the territorial...
That's it, Amy. Get back out of the way, please, because we need Tattoo Man to be the centre of attention now, please. Thank you.
support group
Thank you.
came
Thank
and
you.
was very, very, very
Thank
aggressive.
you.
Very
Stay there.
aggressive to innocent people. And I've seen videos.
Yeah, he's just
see
put
this
his
here?
camera on.
Smacking him on the head.
See,
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, and
See, he forgets that he's the one who actually got hit on the head.
and also, you know, we was peacefully protesting like we did the week before.
Just like your other mate said, peacefully protesting, and then they hit me on the head.
And you guys got a word from high above to come down and stop it for the second time unlawfully,
Come on, Sergeant Terry, get some authority over the situation.
as that was a political protest, like today is a political protest, which is exempt from the territorial support group came and was very, very, very aggressive.
Very, very, very
Innocent
aggressive. Very aggressive. This guy lost out on the auditions for like soap operas like Coronation Street in Emmerdale and EastEnders. But he's got a good job now with Sergeant Terry.
And I've seen videos.
They're going on tour soon. Tapman and Terry. Tapman and Terry.
See this
his
here?
camera on.
Smacking him on the head.
See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, you know, we was peacefully protesting like we did the week before.
Peacefully protesting. Honestly, Gov, we were peacefully protesting. And all of a sudden,
And you guys got a word from high above to come down and stop it.
high above,
For the second
he had to do his hand there to let people know it's high above.
time, unlawfully. And
Look at Sergeant Terry. He just looks like that guy from The Office. The one who eats Scotch eggs and dresses like Ali G on Christmas or whatever it is.
that was a political protest, like today is a political protest, which is exempt from the rule of six. So last week was totally unjust. And when I tried to speak to an officer after I got my head smacked, you couldn't even talk to him.
Couldn't even talk to him. There I was, blood streaming all of me. He wouldn't talk to me. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. So, yet again, we got more of this guy just constantly around. He should be easy to spot. He's like 3'2", and he's got tattoos all over his head, which will probably scratch off if you get your nail on him. Yeah, he's managed to get rid of all the blood off his coat, thankfully. Yeah, and he's rocked up again. And it just so happens that he's there talking to Sergeant Terry, who's in another video. And he knows Bass Damien Red Hat Boy, so... Very strange, isn't it? Very strange. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys to sort of give me some feedback on this, because I'm only here to present the evidence. I'm not here to pass judgment. I'm sure this is a perfectly valid, unstaged situation. He's not an actor, he's just a protester that happens to be everywhere, every day. Yeah? Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Do take care. Peace.